Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an M40 M43. It's the Tier 8 American SPG, and we're located on the south spawn, or the attacking spawn I should say, of Karelia Assault. And the name of the commander is Heavy 999, and this is a recent acquisition of his, decked out in the What Arty Noobs colours thanks to Sir Rusty, and battle is about to start. Now it's got an 8-inch howitzer which makes it an M43. They manufacture 48 of these vehicles and they converted a number of M40s, the 155mm arm versions, to M43 standards by fitting the 8-inch howitzer. The vehicles are interchangeable. All you had to do was change the gun and that was it. And they changed 24 of them. So they actually in the end ended up with 72 of them in total. Okay, we've got a T-29. He's down in the swamp area. Lining him up for a shot. Going out. That must have been a hit. But he went unsighted just as we shot, and so we don't know how much damage. Oh, he did a huge amount of damage, and he's picked up some stun assist. He did do a huge amount of damage because that T-29 went down very quickly afterwards. He already had most of his hit points when he went into the swamp, but he lost them all to that one shot. Now it's quite a long reload unless you're using premium consumables, and Heavy 999 is. Oh, we just lost our LTTB. We're loaded, going after the T-25. Line up the shot, round out, and a big hit! 436 hit points, nice amount of stun, picking up some stun assist, and we're backing away just to make sure that we can't be spotted. It's 37.17 seconds with the premium consumables, with a rammer, a gun laying drive, all help to improve the speed and efficiency. I'm not sure if we've got a brother-in-arms crew. We probably haven't with 37.17 seconds, because I think you can get the speed down to about 35 seconds if you've got a BIA. Okay, that was a Cromwell just being wiped out. We've got a T-26E4 Super Pershing making his way towards the northeast corner, but we've lost sight of him. Excalibur's just going up to the edge. You might be able to spot him. He has. He's just got hit, but we've got a reticule bloom because we're right at the edge of the field of fire, and that's forced the vehicle to turn to re-aim. Round out, so this should be a direct hit. It is! 501 hit points. That's where it's so good to actually center your arc of fire on your target, because that way if the target moves, the vehicle doesn't move and the aim keeps dialing in as you track it. If the vehicle has to move, it increases the size of the reticule and means you have to spend more time dialing in. Going for the KV-85, he's marked the target, fires a round in, but unfortunately all we get is stun. Or is it? No, that was a round from his teammate. Here we are. This is Heavy 999 shot, round out. And that's a near miss. 271. Some splash. It must have been the Lorraine that fired at that moment and got that hit. And we're picking up some more stun assist. Right, T-26E4 is hiding behind that rock, but not very well. And we're a few seconds away from shooting. 10 seconds to go. Now, our team can't spot the T-26 hiding behind the rock, but he's indicating that's where he's going to shoot. Oh, he is there now. We can see him. Round out. And it's a kill shot. 376 hit points. We definitely got you in that one. Okay, now extending his aim. And we've got a box tank there behind that rock, but he's going to be difficult to hit. And there's an IS who's trying to hide behind that rock, but not doing very efficiently. So we're marking that spot. Now you only have a limited number of rounds with the M43, so you do have to pick your targets carefully. He's got 7 rounds of standard HE left and 4 of premium. And he's going for the... And
That was close.
it was a near miss for 331. He must be getting close to a high caliber by now. He's done a huge amount of damage. Okay, he's extending his aim again, and you can see the IS is still stunned. And the box tank has come around the corner. He's moving to a new firing position, but we're not loaded yet. The IS is now one shot. We can splash kill him. And the box tank is going after our Type 59. We're almost loaded. Fire at the box tank. Oh, we kill him, but we lose our own teammate in the process there. And the LT-432 comes down. We did get the kill on the box tank though. It was only 49 hit points, but it was enough to kill him. Now, there are only 6 enemies remaining. 3 of them are Arty. One's a medium tank. That's the P43 Tur. One's a light tank. That is the LT-432. And the last one is a tank destroyer. That's a Hellcat. There's the P43 Tur. Okay, he's just in the corner of those rocks. We fire a round in, and it's a splash hit for 292. All useful. And they got the kill. The P43 Tur's gone down. The Excalibur got him. That's the new British tank destroyer. The reward mission tank. Okay, we're looking to the west because there's an LT-432 somewhere around there. And our team are now homing in on the cap from the east. And they found the 432. There he is. And he's hiding behind that rock. We could probably splash him from here if we put the round in behind him. We're dialing in. The Excalibur's going up. We fire the round in and get some 187 of splash. The 432 is being pounded from different directions. The Excalibur's probably going to try and get the kill shot. And the FB304 gets the kill shot on the LT-432. So it's just this Hellcat and the last 3 enemy, the 3 Arties. The Hellcat comes round the corner. The Firefly puts a round into him. And we're almost loaded. We can kill that Hellcat. Oh! Unfortunately, they killed... The IS gets the Hellcat. So now it's just a question of finding the enemy Arty. And that will be the win. There's 2 minutes 25 seconds left on this assault game. We have got somebody capping. There's the M12. Round out. Kill shot. 350 hit points. 1 shot kill. There's the M44. He's hiding behind the rock. He's now 1 shot. There's the M40, M43 on the opposite number, but we can't hit him because he's behind the rock. The Firefly's going in on the M44. We're not going to be able to reload in time. The M44 is probably loaded, and he's killed. So it's just the M40 still to go. Lining up a shot. And he's killed before we can shoot, so we save ourselves a round. And the game is over. So let's have a look and see how we got on. I think we failed on the high caliber. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. Oh, we didn't fail. We did get it. It's a first class tanker for Heavy 999 in the M40, M43. It's the first class tanker that he's actually had because it's got the scrolls underneath. He also managed to get a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 16. He did pick up the high caliber, even though he did actually do some damage to a teammate. At least, according to my mods, it was saying that there was damage there, and that's why it failed it. But according to the results, it shows that, yes, he did get the high caliber. And he got a Confederate as well for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else. And you can see the huge number of tanks that he did actually hit without actually killing them. But his teammates got them instead. And the win rate for that battle was 4833, so it's Super Unicum standard. Let's have a look at the team score. Okay, well, highest damage, 3,186 hit points. Next highest score was the Type 59 with 1746. And after that, it was the M40, M43 on the enemy team who managed to get the highest amount, 1322. So you can see that both M40, M43s did extremely efficiently during that battle. They managed to get a lot of hit points. When it came to kills, again, he's top of the table with 3. So did the Firefly, with also got 3. None of the enemy team managed to get above 1 kill. And when it came to base XP, Heavy 999 managed to get 1027. Enough for the first class, not enough for the ace though. You need to get a bit more than that. This is a very well played Arty. Lots of people like it. It is a lot of fun. 895 for the Lorraine 15550, and that's a tier 7 Arty and a tier 8 game. And then the Firefly came in with 808 after that. So let's have a look at detail report. He fired 10 rounds during that battle. He got 3 direct hits, 3 penetrations and 9 splash. The 8-inch shell is an extremely effective shell. And of course, so he was hitting the enemy really hard every time he fired it in. Damage of 3,186 hit points, all at more than 300 meters. Yes, he did do damage to one of his teammates with that shot on the SU-100Y. And for some reason it did allow him to keep the high caliber even though he did damage his teammate in the splash. He also damaged 10 of the enemy, that's 2/3 of the enemy team, and killed 3 of the enemy, 1/5 of the enemy team. He did damage assistance of 370 hit points and stun assistance of 1,127 hit points off 8 stuns. On a premium count, he earned 47,349 credits, got 6,823 credits for completing the mission, and he was fined 1,116 credits for the damage he did to his teammate. He received 53,056 credits in total, but after ammunition resupply and consumables, and he was using the premium consumables, and of course it was the 8-inch shells and they are slightly expensive, he actually walked away with 14,356 credits. He got 2 bonds, one for the Confederate, one for the High Caliber, and he also earned 1,540 XP, times 5 for the first victory on this occasion, 231 for completing the mission, 770 for personal reserves, so the total came to 8,703 experience points altogether. So it's not a bad battle really, and if he's just learning it and doing this well, it won't be long before he gets an ace tanker. And I know, because I like playing this Arty, I think it's a great fun Arty. The next one up the table is even more fun, the M53, M55, but certainly you'll have a lot of fun with the M40, M43. It is definitely a keeper, and certainly one that I'm happy to play often. So if you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.